Filler, 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 filler. We have to get it once in a
Take me out to-
while. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Sentai Hero Special here on the Morphin Network. I'm Mike, and that's Jared, and we are here to discuss Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, episode 23, Flaming Baseball Adversity. And yeah, it's a Yaibu-focused episode. I'm just kidding. I wish it was, but nope, it's a Joe-focused episode. Surprisingly.
Which, I mean, it's filler. Like how right here in the background, I got Naruto filler.
Yep. Yep.
Look, let's cut to the chase. Out of the way. This is a year where everything is all congealed, combined, and all mixed up all together. So everything is happening all at once, or even this summer episode, baseball.
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get a hiatus week because of Japanese baseball.
I would assume that they would have done something hiatus-wise because of the Olympics. But.
Yeah. I remember 4 years ago, back when we were doing, what's it called? Kamen Rider Saber, where we got 2 weeks off in a row just because, like, we had both Japanese baseball and the 2021 Olympics. Yes, 2021 because of, you know what, the great toilet paper shortening of 2020. And then we have Tokyo Scut Paradise Orchestra playing Gurange instead of Kamen Rider Saber. You know, on the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider of all years.
I mean, it's all connected in one way, shape, or form. Because
yes,
it's sung by Lisa, and she was once married to the voice of Gege from Zenkaiger, which was paired up with Kamen Rider Saber that year. So, yeah, connected.
Yeah, I know. Very.
Although good riddance to that voiceover.
Man, I still can't get over how creepy Gege was because he took over the body of this emo teenager. And I'll say this though.
He's twice creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. So. So basically, it's a filler episode. Unfortunately, I mean, don't get me wrong. If this was not an episode that introduced a new robo combination, I would not mind this being a filler episode. But the problem is, because it does combine the giant robots, kind of sucks that it's basically filler.
I mean,
I don't even mind it being a time. I mean, Megaforce did it 3 episodes in a row.
Megaforce was okay. Power Rangers has always done that, where it takes a filler episode and introduces a new mech combination. Megaforce just keep just shoving it down your throats because you were so limited on what you could do to get ready for Super Megaforce.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, it's like, honestly, I blame more limitations on Nickelodeon than anything else, because, like, if you did 40 episodes of Megaforce and then 40 episodes of Super Megaforce, I think you could have done a lot more and better. Heck, even if you did 32 and 32 like you did in the Disney era, it would have still worked. But you didn't. And then things only got downhill with the Netflix, because you think, oh, we would no longer be restrained by the 20 episode rule. But no, they kept to it and made it worse because it's only 10 episodes. Yeah. And thanks Hasbro. And like Playmates is like, oh, we're gonna like support the spirit of the franchise with our toy marketing. I'm like, yeah, you say that, but for all I know, my Target's Power Ranger aisle will still have like 1 or 2 toys and that's it, and the rest just Transformers on one side, Marvel and DC on the other side, and they're not even going to be like separated Marvel and then DC. No, they're just going to be mixed together. You got Green Lantern right next to Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah, Toys R Us doesn't really fare much. Well, no, Toys R Us has more Power Ranger toys, but still, it's just meh.
See, I wouldn't know because the only Toys R Us left in America is in New York.
Oh, there's one in Texas.
Meanwhile, we have Toys R Us in Canada, in Japan, in Shugodam. Other planets have a Toys R Us.
You want Toys R Us fix? Highly recommend.
I wonder if Mexico has a Toys R Us, because I think for me it would just be easier to just go to Mexico. Yeah, let me know if there's any Toys R Us's in Tecate, because
yes.
Yeah, because like at least I know my way around Tecate because I've been there enough times. But let's move on with this. So like, Joe is a youth pastor in addition to being a personal trainer and a police officer, because he's training a bunch of Boy Scouts to play baseball, and naturally Team Rocket has a problem with that. It's like, they're going to use baseball to capture that Pikachu. Yes. So then they turn a baseball mitt into a monster and basically turn all the kids into yellow flags. Yes. Even though it's baseball, we're making a football reference. Yellow flag, 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 yellow flag. So Axel has a problem with this. So naturally, the Boonboomgers become a baseball team in order to fight them off, just like how Mugen, Gene, and Fu became a baseball team to fight against Commodore Perry.
Yeah.
And same rules of episode 23, the awesome filler episode before the 3-part finale. Meanwhile, we have 2 Jareds out on the field.
Yep. And now.
Alrighty. And yeah, so, and what's funny, so like we have a whole who's on first situation going on, leading with Saibu having a player number of 0. It's like, I've never even played baseball. What's even going on?
I mean, she's feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Meanwhile, Beauty doesn't know what left is.
She's more of a she's more book smart than street smart.
Yes, she's more singer smart than she is speaker smart. Because she was in Biche. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you have that. But yeah, basically we're playing by Hashelian rules.
Yeah, which means a player can run indefinitely until they are out, and they could keep scoring points for every run that they manage to hit. Meaning,
which is a spoiler for what happens at the end of the episode.
Yeah, so basically, Nyarth like destroys the entire Boonboomger single-handedly, just like when Hugh was fighting against both Brock and Misty to get the Togepi egg. Yeah. I swear to God, if Pokemon Johto Journeys had an episode on baseball, I need to rewatch that.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon has had baseball episodes.
Because I definitely know that Casey was part of a baseball. Well, she was a baseball fangirl. The Electabuzzes. And like they're a crappy team apparently. So it's like she's like I need to get a beat drill.
The baseball girl now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Ash finally got a dope bug type Pokemon for the first time since Butterfree, and he gives it away in the same episode he captures it.
Dumb.
Dumb.
I think that's why they got Ash voicing Bundario to make up for that. It's like, look, we need to have a redemption for Ash somehow in baseball. Cast him as Bundario, and we'll have a baseball episode.
Dum 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 the dum the dum the dum 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 dum. But yeah, no. So Joe gets easily knocked out by like the main monster of the day, and when he wakes up, it's bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. I'm like,
with 118 going to the Hashalians.
118 points. Oh my freaking god! And the BBG got 0,
which is a travesty. Or to quote Mr. Omar, it's tragic. So
yeah, that's right. I watched Everybody Hates Jared growing up.
See, it's not that far off, but at the same time, I was not as hated as much as Chris was. So thank God.
That's true. That's true. It's not like you were profiled by a dude, because the description was, well, let's see, he was black.
Luckily, but
classic episode. Yeah, speaking of black, let's talk about the Black Ranger.
Yeah, he got knocked out the entire game, and then he's like, all right, let's do this, guys. We could do this. We can win.
Yeah, and I was like, well, Joe, you roped me into this. Yeah, well, you roped me into this, and you roped me into this, and you roped me into this, and you roped me into this. Yeah, Joe, you roped all of us into it. Well, and sadly, there's no Mr. Meeseeks to help you win that game, so Joe has to do this.
Meeseeks, look at me.
Hi, Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. Mr. Meeseeks, we're losing 118-0 at a baseball game. We need to win this. Will do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit a home run. Knock it out of the park. Now I'm gonna run across the field 119 times.
Meeseeks in the outfield. Work on
it. Yeah, especially since you now have like Fox, but you don't have Adult Swim.
Well, technically, it is on Adult Swim. Stuff is on Disney Plus through Hulu. Rick and Morty is on Disney Plus.
Rick and Morty. Come on. Morty, we gotta get some of that Disney money. Oh jeez, Rick, like why do we have to constantly sell? It's too late for that, Morty. We already sold out to Wendy's. We sold out to McDonald's. Pringles. A third-party knockoff of Lego.
True story. But,
true story.
Yeah, basically, the Rangers get that pep talk. They morph. They beat them 119. Get it? Because Boom Red 119.
Yeah, 119. Yeah.
Haha, get it? And then they just combine the Boon Lion with the Boonboomger Robo.
Yeah. The one satisfaction I have from seeing that scene is we have a trailer truck and a fire truck together. Something I haven't seen since 1999. Because Car Robot.
I was thinking of Lightspeed Rescue.
Oh no, I was talking about Robots in Disguise. Because Fire Convoy is a fire truck, while Ultra Magnus is a trailer truck.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they combine to Omega Prime with one of the weirdest toy commercials I have ever seen in my entire life. Just because you have one kid on the second floor of one house holding Optimus Prime, and the kid on the second floor on the other house next door holding Ultra Magnus, and it's like, Ultra Magnus, I'm in trouble. I need your help. I'll be on my way. And they both run downstairs while they're trying to transform the two Transformers. And somehow Ultra Magnus's arms that turn into Optimus's gloves are like already on Optimus's hands while they're running down the stairs. So that like by the time when they both reach the front of each other's houses, like Ultra Magnus already ready to just like pop on top of his body, and that's it. They're done. I'm like, how did these 4 pieces of one Transformer teleport from the second floor of one house to the second floor of the other house? It's not like they did a Scream 6 where like, oh, they had a ladder to run across before Ghostface tries to get you with this Megatron toy. But yeah, so we got the combination form, which is a little bit more satisfactory to see than the actual
119
and the actual line formation, because it looks a little generic, just a smidge generic. But yeah, no, but like one thing I like about the what's called the background of his transformation is that it low key reminds me of Jewel Whale.
Yeah, I love Jewel Whale.
Yeah, because it's a red mecha that has the power to shoot water through a steady stream.
That is true.
That is true. Yes. And yeah, so basically they managed to defeat the monster by 1, using the ladder to perform an uppercut, and then using the same ladder to use a water stream in order to like slice right through him. And that's where like I have to like go into like how dangerous Pokemon are in real life, because according to Blastoise's Pokedex entry, mathematically, Blastoise's Hydro Pump has half the force of an atomic bomb. I did the math on this.
I did not. But I did. Well, what I did do is, I got nothing. I had no puns. I played baseball. That's all I got. That doesn't have anything to do with this right now. But
I've never played baseball, but I do know that Ron Roche used to be in a softball team. Of course, I never played. I could have, but I didn't.
It's definitely a sport. It's meant for those who are passionate about it.
Yeah. Hey, it could be worse. At least it's not golf.
Golfing is good for a date. Or
mini golf is good for a date.
Mini golf is good for a date.
Actual golf.
Golf, that's good for a date if you're trying to get the golfer's wife. But that's neither here nor there. Allegedly. Just say. No, but at the end of the episode, Taya donates a bunch of new equipment to those kids. But the preview of this next episode is going to be, I want to say it's going to be a filler, but we're actually going to get some insight into the characters, especially Taya. Which, does Taya have a thing for older women?
What I will say, though, is knowing how things played out 2 episodes ago, I'm pretty sure this could be some kind of like misconception where it's like, does Taya have a romance with this woman? Oh no, Taya has a romance with all the women.
Which would not be a surprise.
It's like, I mean, he did sweep Mira off her feet and then brought her to a store, bought the entire store. She got her pick of clothing, gave her a job, gave her a home, and then pushed back the ex-boyfriend a second time.
Yeah, so yeah, Taya is that guy. Now, do we over here at Morphin Network suggest you be taking people's girlfriends? No.
No.
Of course not. Allegedly. Now, if they so happen to just come your way, not your fault. It's called Riz.
Riz. Nat 20 Riz.
It's Nat 20 Riz. Oh,
Nat 20 Riz.
Is what it is.
You know who else has Nat 20 Riz? Hori from Ultraman Tiga. Because Hori's love, Hori is life.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah.
I have to watch Ultraman. No, but yeah, no, the next episode is gonna be a filler, but I think it's a filler in the sense of where it at least delves into the characters' psyches a bit.
Hmm.
At least that's what I'm going with in the sense for Taya and Sakito.
Mm-hmm.
But heck, who knows? We'll probably learn a bit more about each other character in some way, shape, or form. But out of this episode, this episode is nothing. It's just it's a low stakes episode that introduces a cool looking mech. So I mean,
yeah, I have to give it an 8.
I'm sticking with 10 based off, again, like I said, it's just a low stakes episode. It's fun. It shows Cannonborg and his usual things. Like, you lose this game, you're gonna get experimented on. Jeez, Orochimaru.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For me, like, I have to give it an 8 because of the fact that it's both low stakes and introduces a new mech. Like, if it was one or the other, I would have given it a higher score. But you can't do both. Like, there's certain things you can't have both ways on.
Right.
And if there's one idiom I would never understand is having one's cake and eating it too, because that idiom makes no sense. I know the meaning to it. I just don't understand, like, the etymology of it.
I guess in my case, yeah, it was just a filler episode, did nothing to further the plot, except for the new mech. But I'm giving it a 10 because I enjoyed parts of this episode, but also I got to watch it with my nephew live.
Yeah.
So showing him Boonboomger every time I get the chance to is always good. And I was
it's an intimacy thing.
And I know, like, since he also watched like Naruto and One Piece, I could tell him like, oh, this character is voiced this character, and he was like, wait a minute, that's Tanjiro, that's Ash, oh, that's Orochimaru, and he's like, does Orochimaru do all those things? I'm like, yep. He's like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, no, what's really funny is when I have to attend a dinner party with my brother and his friends, and they all have kids now, so I'm off on my own, like, after food's over, just like watching Kamen Rider 5s, because we're doing Kamen Rider 5s right now, and like the kids, being curious as they are, they're like watching 5s with me, and like all the adults are like, hey, is that what you're watching? Is that child friendly? I'm like, it's it's Japanese child friendly.
America.
It's Japanese child friendly.
I mean, if it seems a little too intense for your kids here in America, it means that soft parenting ain't working.
It's Japanese child friendly. They'll probably be bored of it because they're speaking Japanese. So, like, yeah, unless you either know Japanese or read English subtitles, it's like you're gonna be bored like half the time. And it's not like the kids understand the humor of Friends.
Like, I mean, you got your kids doing all these crazy things nowadays, and you worry about a little Japanese violence. Parent better.
Yeah, but no, it is kind of funny though. It's like you have your kids watching the MCU. Like, a lot of those MCU movies are rated PG-13 and rated R, so it's like, so it's like, priorities.
If you want to traumatize your kids, show them Shin Kamen Rider, and I don't mean the most recent Shin Kamen Rider. I mean
the 1992.
Yeah, show them that.
Shin Kazumatsu, yeah.
Show them Kamen Rider the first and the next. Show them Amazon.
Well, no, I'm not. No. We're not. I'm definitely going to show Kamen Rider the next to kids because there is brief nudity in it. So like, no, definitely not. But no. It's
Show them Amazons. Show them Black Sun. Yeah, you want to talk about getting your kids into some trouble?
I'm definitely never showing my kids episode 7 of Black Sun. Especially episode 7.
Look, them kids are gonna learn. They gonna learn.
No. Once they're learning about like Thelma in 1955, then I'll show them Black Sun. But until then, it's like I don't think you're ready to learn about any real or fictional allegories to Emmett Till. I'm sorry.
They gonna see. That's what I'm gonna traumatize my kids not to be mean, but for them to learn. So I learned at their age, and I turned out fine. So they gonna learn too, and then they'll be like, I can never look at life the same again.
No,
I'm kidding.
Here's the thing.
I'm kidding.
I saw my first R-rated movie when I was 2, but it has less to do with like my parents trusting me to deal with trauma and more to do with in Soviet Union we have no concept of parental rating system.
Saying to hell with your innocence.
All American movies are the same.
No, my nephew knows better with me. Luckily, he knows better, and he knows if he's out of line, he's gonna get traumatized. So, look, for now, I don't have to pull the trigger on putting some nightmare fuel in him.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go into the comments before we go off on a tangent about nightmare fuel.
Yes, I don't need people getting on my case. Samurai Champloo, for real.
Oh, yeah, for real. Like even like the gameplay is the same. Just like incapacitate all the enemy players until there's none left.
Mm-hmm.
That we got this combiner in a filler episode of all things. Yeah. See, I know that like Gung Ho is a filler episode of Mighty Morphin, but also remember it was Mighty Morphin. It's a very low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like back then we didn't know that we're gonna have a 30-year franchise. Gotta love Yaibu though. Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, she's so adorable. A little Naruto filler. Exactly. Half of Naruto is filler, so much so that it bleeds into Shippuden and Boruto.
We don't talk about that.
I mean, technically it's true. The entire 8th season was just having flashbacks of the pre-time skip after Sasuke left, while everyone's like rebuilding the Leaf Village. And then season 10, same thing, which is a darn shame because it had an awesome opening. And was it? Yes. And the filler still up there. And then in Boruto, they go back in time to the filler pre-time skip because even Boruto knows that Naruto is the best part of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Cheesy 119 joke. Yes.
Yep.
The one thing I know about Taya is that we will never know squat about Taya.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we know he likes them. He likes some cougars.
Yeah, there's more of them here than a Mercury dealership. Yeah, you can quote Jimmy Fallon on that. Okay, Hori is love, Hori is life. Absolutely. How long do you think is left of Lap 2? Honestly, I think it's going to end around episode 27-ish. Just like how, because like I know that with Gotchard around, like ending around the corner, I noticed that they are lately starting to do a habit where like they're gonna like finish an arc around the same time Kamen Rider ends.
Yeah, so we got another 3
3 or 4 more episodes.
Yeah, well, do we? Because the Gotchard's ending this month.
Yeah, September 1st is when Gavu's coming out. So yeah, we only have about 3-ish more episodes. So that would put the episode count to 26. Now, what will they do in those episodes? Well, I just hope that episodes 25 and 26 will be a nice, heavy 2-part episode to really let that sink in. I mean, they did that with Lap 1, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's gonna have another filler episode to learn about the characters, and we'll get something going on for the next 2 episodes, which will be fine. And then, goodbye, Gotchard.
Finally, good riddance. Avita Zane.
I mean, I feel bad for Gotchard. I feel bad for Gotchard. Let's be for real. I feel bad for Gotchard in the sense of it wasn't given the chance because the writer, just I don't know. It wasn't, like I said, it's not a bad season. It's just mid. Coming off,
and not in a good way.
It was coming off of Geats, and you had good moments in the show, but it fell flat. Like, especially like with the Kamen Rider Dread in the beginning, like that was like you could have done a lot with that. Like it just like it was not much suspense.
Yep.
But, is what it is. But as for Boonboomger right now, it's keeping up a steady pace. Yeah, we got filler going on, but I think they're just like padding things out because of Gotchard.
Yeah, like honestly, for me, it's like
Gotchard is holding things back even over here in Boonboomger.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Gotchard.
Yeah, it's like, and that's discussed yesterday. Like, just got like every plot twist that they try to throw at Gotchard is just so obvious that like you could see it coming like not even just 1 episode ahead of time. You can even catch it 2 or even 3 episodes ahead of time. And any interesting plot point that they have the potential of introducing or continuing, they just drop it. Usually in the very next episode. Like, and I'll say it again. Like remember when Nijigon was a big deal because he had a fragment of the Philosopher's Stone? What's up with that? Like where is the Philosopher's Stone fragments that we're supposed to be hunting for? Like,
and how do we make the Philosopher's? Actually, that should be another thing. How do they make the Philosopher's Stone in this show? What's it made out of? What's that made out of there, guys?
Children's dreams. What's it called? Yeah, see, there you go. A tie into Tokugers. And then there's like the what's it called? The Kamedon, the 100-second Kemi. What's going on with that? Like, why do we just introduce this one new Kemi and then just drop it completely? There could have been 7 of them, or 108 in total. And they could have each had a piece of the Philosopher's Stone, which would explain why there's more than 101 Kemis. But you dropped that. What's up with Hotaro's dad? We never see him.
Why wasn't Decade in the main show? Why is he, spoiler alert, in the movie? Don't be out here just introducing Kamen Rider Legend, but not having my boy Decade.
Yeah.
It's in the movie, though. It's messed up, man.
2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. 2
better
weeks.
See some Decade.
Yeah.
I better see some Decade.
2 weeks. What's it called? In 2 weeks, we're going to meet him. Because August 23rd to the 25th at the Pasadena Convention Center, 2 weeks from now, Power Morphicon 2024, where we got...
Get your tickets. Be there or be square.
Yeah, we got Change Pegasus. We got Red Turbo. We got Dragon Ranger. We got O-Red. We got Gokai Red, Gokai Pink. We got Kamen Rider Black, Kamen Rider Black RX. We got Kamen Rider Decade. Yeah. Yeah. Two of these guys played 2 different characters, so we get 8 characters in total.
Yeah.
Or 9.
Yes, sir. So better be at Power Morphicon if you want to see Decay. You want to see Decay. You want to see Captain Marvelous. You want to see them both at the same time. You gotta go to Power Morphicon.
Yeah, gotta go Power Morphicon. Yeah. Yeah. And I just finished watching Turbo Ranger yesterday. It was actually pretty good. I liked it. It was fun. Very sentimental at the end. And high key, Yamimaru could have been the 6th Ranger if they decided to like introduce that concept. He would have been fantastic because honestly, I high key believe that Tommy Oliver was based on Yamimaru from Turbo Ranger. Yes, he's got Burai's Dragon Ranger suit, but like plot wise, he's Yamimaru from Turbo Ranger. All you need to do is preemptively introduce Catherine in like season 1 of Mighty Morphin and make her like this rival girl that had a crush on Jason, but it was unrequited. So then she fell in love with Tommy instead, and so like they had a red string thing.
Well, that's Kimberly.
Yeah,
she had a thing for Jason. Got with Tommy. We already solved this mystery.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so let's continue forth. Let's see. Yeah, we've already finished the comments. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. If you enjoy watching this, also be sure to share the video because it helps out with the algorithm, and ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We do Ultraman Arc on Mondays, Kamen Rider God Chart on Wednesdays, Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger on Thursdays, and Kamen Rider 5s on Sundays. Also, we have a recent interview with Paul Giddens, aka Master Finn, aka the Shark Spear Ranger from Power Rangers Jungle Fury, and of course, and if you want to meet him in person, Power Morphicon. And check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews. We've done the Crow franchise, we've done the Shrek franchise, we've done the Naked Gun franchise, we've done a bunch of direct-to-video movies, as well as some movies that were in theaters, but we watched syndicated on television, and of course, Deadpool and Wolverine. This September, we will be doing another string of movies, 6 in total. Awesome movies with lackluster sequels. See if you could guess what movies we have chosen for this string of films. And with that in mind, if you want to check out our personal content, here is where you can find Jared.
Catch me this weekend watching new episodes of Tokusatsu, and we will be discussing the press conference this weekend for Kamen Rider Gob. So.
Yes, and we're gonna do the press conference discussion here on the Morphin Network the following Wednesday. All right. And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, make sure you stay extra cool if you're up here in the Northern Hemisphere because it's hot as freaking heck. But make sure you stay just cool enough to go out to Pasadena for that convention so you can meet us in person, and we are happy to see you as well. Until next time, goodbye.
Peace.